There we go. Well, hello, my name is Max Ahmadi, or Maxwell Ahmadi. I'm currently a USF freshman, and although I am deemed by credit a sophomore, I will be coming up to school in January, on January 9th in specific, so I'm more than excited for that. Let's see, I am part of the Judy Genshaft Honors College up at USF. I am currently majoring in Business Analytics and Information Systems. And although I am not sure exactly what I want to do with Business Analytics and Information Systems, I think it's the right major for me currently, as it satisfies my interests in math, technology, and business. As for career plans, I have no definite idea of what I want to do, but I definitely want to do something exciting within those realms and do something so that I can pursue a lifelong dream of traveling the entire world. And that is about it for me. Here is my Tableau project. This was done through the business course Computers in Business, or CGS 2100 with Dr. Walpole. So I will go right into introducing my Tableau project. So for our Tableau project, all of our data comes from a business simulation that we did for our CGS 2100 Computers in Business course, which was called the BizCafe simulation. Basically, what the BizCafe simulation was it was a simulation that we as students were a part of. We were assigned a team at random, and with this team we participated in a simulation where we were basically business owners. We went ahead and made a custom name, custom business, custom ideas and whatnot, and we owned everything from the business. We assumed all the risks for costs and rewards. We bought inventory to sell coffee and whatnot, as this was a cafe business. We went ahead and did special events, special decisions, whether that related to insurance, whether that related to the amount of cups that we needed to buy for the week, or if we wanted to start selling, desserts such as danishes and whatnot for our business. It was full of all different types of things. And so now I'll go into the Tableau project and how exactly we got the data. So we'll start off with our competitor sales graph, and labeled in the red is the Bean team. That was our team, and the other ones, Sippy Cup, Cafe Express, Old Smoky, and International Coffee House, are other teams at random that were in our same group. And so in this graph we see weeks on the x-axis and our cumulative revenue on the y-axis. And so if you follow it, you see that the Bean team started off slow, a little slower than International Coffee House in the first few weeks, but slowly grew up to where week 13 we were able to stable out our cumulative revenue at over 100,000. But obviously we still continued to fall short of Old Smoky, Cafe Express, and Sippy Cup, who all amassed over 125,000 in cumulative revenue over the weeks, or in Sippy Cup's case, up to 200,000 in cumulative revenue. So in this graph, it really is just showing the cumulative revenue that each of our groups made, the 5 groups at random, and how that was traced. So then we move to our graph in the bottom left, which is revenue versus cups sold. And in the revenue versus cups sold section, we see cups sold, which is our bar graph, and our line graph, which is revenue. So looking at the cups sold bar graph, we see that as week 1 to week 13, we saw a very steady increase in our amount of cups sold. Up to week 5, we were going pretty strong on incremental increases, and then we started to balance out about week 5 through 7, going up a little bit each week. Then we saw a big change in week 8 and continued that steady growing until about week 12, and then a slight dip in week 13. And the revenue kind of came with the cup sales, just slowly going up and up and up and following that same kind of path that the cups sold did. So then we look at our net income versus our revenue. And so looking at the value and whatnot, obviously our revenue, which was our cumulative revenue of 114,380, was going to be much more than our net income cumulative, which was 19,791. And this is because revenue minus our costs gets you your net income or your profit. And so we expected to be a bit less. Another thing that allowed our net income to not be as high was during week 1, our group accidentally made too large of a purchase for coffee cups, wasting somewhere around $10,000 to $15,000. So that very much impacted the amount of revenue and the amount of net income that we were able to make because our costs were so high. Thank you to whoever's watching this, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Take care.